Okay, folks, we have an assignment for you. We want you to go to your pantry, open up those doors, and give yourself a reality check about how healthy the foods in there really are. Are they? Well, if you're like most folks, your pantry probably needs a massive makeover. And if the idea seems a bit overwhelming, never fear. We have great advice for you today. Joining us now from New York City to help make this total transformation easy is registered dietitian Ellie Kreigler. Ellie, welcome to The Balancing Act.
Thank you. It is great to be here.
Great to have you. Now, Ellie, you're known for your show Healthy Appetite on the Food Network, and you're also a best-selling author. In your latest book, you offer tips that even the busiest person can use to dish up some really tasty meals. But first, talk to us about why making over the pantry is so critical to eating healthy.
Really, our environment really often dictates the habits that we have. So changing your environment can help you get to that healthier place, that more fit place that you want to be. And that pantry is the thing that often has to be changed. So I really am encouraging people to take a spring pantry makeover, get in there, empty it out, throw away all those cans and jars that are decades old. I know myself, I threw away a jar of spices that was 10 years old the other day. So get in there, empty all that stuff out, and then re-look at it and really look at, are the foods that you have in there primarily, are they helping you or are they hurting you? And so things that are like junk foods, all those snack foods, those fried chips and fatty crackers and candies and stuff, maybe think about eliminating them, throwing them away. Or if you don't want to do that, at least put them in a place that's kind of out of the way. So somewhere where you might need to get on a step stool to get to them. Somewhere where it's not so easy for you to just grab a handful of candy.
Wow, so you're going to let us keep a little bit of that candy in there?
Yeah, I think that's fine. Nothing has to be off limits. I mean, it depends on you and your personal habits. I think it's maybe not reasonable for many people to say no to anything, and you don't need to. It's fine to keep some. Just keep it a little high up and out of the way so it's not always kind of in your face.
Okay, so the first step is to get in there and clean out the unhealthy food clutter.
Absolutely right. Get in there, clean it out, and start fresh.
Oh boy, I have a lot of work to do. Okay, so you say there are 5 must-have ingredients to buy when you're shopping each week. Tell me about them.
Okay, so in my book, So Easy, I have a whole pantry list. So there's a lot of foods that I recommend having, but there are 5 that I sort of rely on the most that I think are must-haves. And those are quick cooking whole grains, like pasta, like quinoa, which cooks in 20 minutes. You have a busy night, you don't have necessarily time to cook brown rice for 50 minutes. You don't have to if you have these on hand. Canned beans I love to have around. Also dried beans for soups and things. But that canned beans, you just open up that can, you can toss it with some pasta and some arugula, and you have a lovely dinner taking shape already. My third one is canned tomatoes. I think they're a wonderful starting place for easy sauce, for soups and stews, and I use them all the time in so many different recipes. I also like to keep broth around, low sodium broth, because I find it makes a really nice pan sauce, also of course for soups and so on. And then almonds are my 5th one, and really I always keep a variety of different forms of almonds around. So I keep almond butter, keep sliced almonds, keep whole almonds, and they're great for every meal of the week, really breakfast, lunch, dinner, and also for snacks. You're getting that protein, you're getting the vitamin E and the fiber and the minerals in a really satisfying way.
Now, you know you have a lot of fans out there from your show Healthy Appetite. Your book is a bestseller. Share with us some great recipes in there.
Yeah, there's some fabulous food out here right now, let me tell you. And the thing is, the reason why I wrote this book is because I'm a busy working mom. It's hectic. It's hard to sometimes balance all these things, as you all know. That's the name of your show, right? But this book is full of my solutions. And these recipes are a lot of my solutions. So one example is this Asian noodle bowl that I absolutely love that uses some of the staples that I'm talking about here. So basically, you take your whole grain spaghetti, your whole wheat spaghetti, and you boil it up. And in the last 3 minutes, you throw in a mix of vegetables, whatever you like, really. I have broccoli and peppers and some snow peas here, but it's all happening in one pot, so there's less cleanup, which is nice.
Ooh, I like that.
It's really nice. And then you make the sauce in a little bowl. It's almond butter, which is rich in protein and completely satisfying and nutty and delicious, and just with a little bit of soy sauce and lime juice. And you toss it all together. And the thing that I love about it is that you can serve it hot or at room temperature. So you make a little extra and then you bring it to work the next day, or you take it on the road with you in a little cooler pack. To garnish with a little bit more crunch from the almonds here, the sliced almonds, and some scallion greens. And I have a 7-year-old daughter who loves this. My, carnivorous husband loves this. It's super satisfying. So it's one of those things you can make it in less than a half hour. I would say less than in 20 minutes. It's satisfying, it's healthful, it's delicious. So it's really ticking all the boxes, basically. And that's my goal, to try to make that happen.
Ooh, that sounds really good. I'm going to have to taste it from afar and kind of just imagine it.
I know. I'm going to eat this whole thing without you. No.
All right, Ellie, and I think we're about out of time, but thank you so much. And I got to tell you, the fact that you have something in your pantry that's 10 years old makes me feel a lot better.
Oh, I know. It happens to all of us. But we can change.
Great advice. Thank you so much for being here on The Balancing Act today.
Take care now. Thank you for having me.
And if you want the recipes Ellie just offered up, go to almondboard.com.